Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you are new, hello, I am Simphora, or also known as Izzy, and here on my YouTube channel, I make Sims content. For today's video, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different, but I'm pretty excited at the same time. About a week ago, I asked you all, what are your unpopular opinions on the Sims franchise, including The Sims 1, The Sims 2, The Sims 3, or The Sims 4. Lately, I've noticed that I always get questioned on my personal opinions on The Sims, but today, it is your turn to shine. I want to see how you guys truly feel about The Sims and EA's quote-unquote hard work over the past years. I told myself not to look at the comment section until I filmed this video, but I was really curious to see what you guys had to say, and all I have to say is, y'all ate that comment section up and there was no crumbs left behind. Anyways, I'm going to try and react to all of your unpopular opinions on The Sims franchise, but before we get into the video, y'all know I gotta make a little disclaimer and say that everyone is entitled to their own opinions, and there's no hate to anyone's comment, EA, or The Sims franchise as a whole. But like always, let's just get right into the video. The first comment that I'm going to read is the comment with the most likes, so I'm assuming that a lot of people agree with this person. But the comment says, Sims 4 is too kid-friendly and cartoony. I'm gonna have to take a sip on that one. Y'all coming in strong. Y'all coming in real strong. I'm gonna agree with this comment because The Sims 4 is very kid-friendly and cartoony versus the other Sims games, but I think that EA purposely wanted the friendly cartoony aesthetic for The Sims 4 because they wanted to target more of the kids audience. And if I'm not mistaken, The Sims 4 should be rated teen for teens, which is like 13 and up, or E for everyone, and maybe that's why we find it so kid-friendly and cartoony. Also, I think we might find The Sims 4 to be too kid-friendly and cartoony because of the graphics. Y'all might chew me up for this one, but I feel like The Sims 4 graphics give me very much Disney. If y'all know me, I'm not a Disney type of girl, so right off the bat, the graphics is a no for me because I am all about realism and realisticness, like The Sims 2 and The Sims 3. This comment had me dying. Without mods, The Sims and The Sims 2 have hamster cheeks. I have a question for EA. Can anyone tag EA in the comments down below because I need to know why the townies in The Sims 2 have such chunky cheeks. There's nothing wrong with having chunky cheeks because I have chunky cheeks a little bit if you look at me at a certain angle, but like they be looking like bloated fish, or like they got stung, or like they got like freaking acorns in their cheeks or something. I don't know, it just looks really crazy. But thankfully for mods, we are able to fix those hamster cheeks with a little bit of plastic surgery. The Sims 4 kits are pointless, making people spend $5 on something that should already be in the game. Absolutely, I said this before, I feel like The Sims 4 should not be charging nobody $5 for more content that should already be in the game. I don't play The Sims 4 anymore, but I seen one of the kits bust the dust where your Sims can vacuum. Cool, it's cute. I'm here for the realism, but come on, EA. Stop being money hungry and make it free downloadable content because we've already spent enough as Simmers on those $40 expansion packs. I have a question for the folks that play The Sims 4. Do you guys purchase the kits to actually use them in your gameplay, or do you purchase the kits for collection? Because not everyone likes custom content, and there has been some Sims games that I've bought just to finish out my collection. The Sims 4 toddlers are too self-proficient. I think it's cool that they can go up and down the stairs and sit on the furniture, but that's about it. They don't even feel like toddlers with the way they come out of the womb already walking and talking, and then they can grab their own plates of food, put themselves to bed, etc. Like at this point, they might as well make them like the pet. I'm so sorry, but I found it funny how it says they might as well make them the pet. Y'all are funny. However, I strongly agree with this statement. The Sims 4 toddlers are developed very fast, which is not realistic to me. And you know what I noticed? You can't teach a toddler how to walk in The Sims 4 like The Sims 2 and The Sims 3, but you can still teach them how to talk and use the potty. But yeah, it is very strange to see how the toddlers can walk and grab a plate of food, like, okay. But don't get me wrong, it could be very beneficial because you wouldn't have to worry about giving the toddler a bottle or feeding them in the high chair since they could do it themselves. I would totally be okay if the Sims team decided to take a break for about 1 to 2 years without releasing a single pack to fix their base game. The problem with the game is that they use packs to try to fix the game when the base game needs fixing first. Yes, the Sims 4 base game does need a lot of fixing, and I feel like a lot of us Simmers can agree on that because I've noticed as EA produces more expansion packs, stuff packs, game packs, packs, kits, and random updates, it's not doing anything but making the game function worse. I've seen a bunch of complaints on Twitter and other places on The Sims 4 glitches and lag. I have never experienced lag on The Sims 4. Maybe it's because I have a high-end custom gaming computer. I don't know. I just hear a lot about the lag and they say it's worse than The Sims 3. It just makes you think if EA is listening to us as the consumers when we say, hey, we're experiencing issues on this and that. Is there going to be a fix? Or are they just dropping packs at this point to collect the bag and say, forget the issues we're experiencing, it's just a hallucination? My unpopular opinion applies to all Sims games. Without a good storyline and a great imagination, The Sims would be boring because it would be hard to invest in The Sims and the environment around them. Yes, yes, yes. I am so thankful to have a wonderful imagination and being able to come up with interesting storylines for my Sims because child, if it wasn't for this brain, my gameplay would be boring. As you guys know, I used to write and create Sims 3 series before making Sims Let's Play. So I guess writing and having the talent of making series kind of saved me from being so bland in my gameplays. But let's talk about story progression. Story progression can be helpful for those who don't have a good imagination or can create a storyline. The only problem I have with story progression is that it's either too slow or way too fast. The Sims 3 already has an in-game story progression, but it's too slow for me, so I use NROS story progression. And in one sim day, Sims are booed up, they're divorced, they're popping out babies left and right, or Sims are dying. And yes, I know there's a way that you can turn story progression to snail, but it's too slow for me, so I just end up disabling it all in all. Now, for The Sims 2, it does not have any story progression. You have to download a mod for that, but The Sims 4 just recently came out with story progression, and I think people are enjoying it. I could be wrong though. Sims 4 was apparently made off of a scrapped mobile game, and you can tell. The base mechanics were made lazily, and they had to go back and add toddlers and fix the game. Hold on. I never heard this before. You might be onto something. I've never heard this before. Correct me if I'm wrong. I've heard that The Sims 4 was supposed to be like a online or multiplayer type of game. Just imagine The Sims 4 being multiplayer. I could not imagine that. Like, how would it even work? But anyways, I also heard that since The Sims 4 was supposed to be an online or multiplayer type of game, that is the reasoning behind all of the simulation lag. And they never bothered to fix it once they put it back to single player. But those are rumors. The Sims 3 Katy Perry Sweet Treats is underrated. I have no comment on this one only because I don't have Katy Perry Sweet Treats and I would hate to judge a book by its cover. However, I noticed a lot of Katy Perry Sweet Treats slander in the simming community, so maybe I have to try it for myself and see. For those who have Katy Perry Sweet Treats, do you guys think it's better than The Sims 4 Star Wars? Let me know in the comments down below. The Sims 4 isn't a bad game, especially the toddlers and how well they are developed. And cast is great too. The problem with the game, one, loading screens. How can you go from open world back to closed? The new emotion system is trashed and your Sims aren't unique, and the trait system and the lifetime wish system is just weird. You're right, The Sims 4 is not a bad game. It's just not my type of game anymore and it needs some fixing. The Sims 4 Create a Sim is amazing. Y'all might chew me up for this one, but The Sims 4 cast is better than The Sims 3. But hear me out. It's less laggy, and I like how we can drag the facial or the body features to our own liking. I don't know if it's called their slider system, but their slider system is way easier. Moving on to the problems with The Sims 4, and the loading screen is one of them for sure. I don't like how it gives us a loading screen if we wanted our Sim to visit a neighbor. Like, hello, it's right there. We do not need a loading screen for that. For the traits, they only gave us 3, which is not enough in my eyes. 3 traits does not give my Sim a personality at all. I'm sorry. Let's bring back the 5 traits. The lifetime wishes, they thought they ate that and they didn't. Sims 3 Sims aren't ugly without CC. I think for them being made kinda a long time ago, they look perfectly fine and CC just enhances them. People love to say that the Sims in The Sims 3 are ugly, and they are not. You just need to work your magic on sliders and some custom content and your Sims are fine as wine. The low-rise pants in The Sims 4 got to go. We in 2022. I wanna know who thought it was a cute idea to add those nasty behind low-rise jeans in The Sims 3 and The Sims 4. No offense, but baby, this is not 2002. And you know what really gets me about those low-rise jeans? The fact that our Sims butt cracks be showing. Like, okay, ain't nobody wanna see all that now. I wish that The Sims 3 had more hair, more clothes, and makeup too. I am assuming that you're a Simmer that doesn't use any CC, and I agree with you. We have a lot of choices between hair and clothes in The Sims 3, but they are not the best looking. The Sims 3 does lack in makeup though. Sims 1 is a classic. They have the best magic pack. Sims 2 has the best gameplay. It was so natural. Sims 2 also had the best babies and toddlers in the game franchise. You can tell when they were actually putting in all their effort into the game with all the little details. The Sims 2 is honestly a masterpiece. It was ahead of its time, to be honest. If it had more proper remake and added some new elements, the other games like The Sims 3 and The Sims 4, it would dominate. It's my personal favorite. Sims 3 open world was a game changer, a concept that I hope they have to try again with The Sims 5. I didn't play The Sims 3 as much as The Sims 2, but it's a game that I want to get back into and play again. Sims 4, I love the design of the game. I must admit, the characters are so full of life, and I love the cartoon style Sims. I like this comment. I have no comment on The Sims 1 since I've never played The Sims 1, but I've heard about the magic pack and people love it. Sims 2 has great gameplay. I wouldn't say it's better than The Sims 3, but definitely more realistic with the small details. Now, The Sims 2 has the best lore out of all of the games. Let's be honest. And The Sims 3 open world was one of my favorite features in the game, so hopefully they'll add that to The Sims 5. The Sims 4 definitely could be better. I feel like they took a lot out of the game. It looks better and there is nothing entertaining, especially if you play without mods like I do. We can all agree that The Sims 4 is boring without mods. I don't even think I could play without it. I don't even think I could play The Sims 3 or The Sims 2 without mods. Not saying The Sims 3 or The Sims 2 is boring. I'm just so used to playing with mods. Every Sims game has a con, especially The Sims 1 since it's an older game. Yes, there's always going to be a flaw in a video game because nothing is perfect. One con for The Sims 1 would have to be the graphics. The graphics aren't giving for me. It would probably give me a headache if I were to play The Sims 1 because it is way too pixelated. The Sims 4 could have had a lot of better details, and it would be 10 times better if it was open world like Sims 3. Honestly, I think everyone would have hopped on a Sims 4 if it had more gameplay and open world because we love open world. We don't have time for these loading screens, okay? But I also heard that The Sims 4 didn't have open world because it was supposed to be that online multiplayer type of game, like I mentioned earlier. I feel like people hate on The Sims 4 a little too much. It's like everybody jumped on a bandwagon and started hating The Sims 4. Personally, I don't think The Sims 4 is even a bad game. It's not better than The Sims 3, of course, but The Sims 4 graphics is amazing in the design of everything. Sims 4 is a game more for looks, decor, and graphics, while The Sims 3 has more of a versatile lifestyle, better traits, and greater details a Simmer can enjoy. There's a lot of hate on The Sims 4 right now, and I do believe that a lot of people like to jump on the bandwagon of hating something because everyone else is doing it. What really gets me are the people that talk so much crap about The Sims 4, but immediately purchase the new expansion pack, stuff pack, game pack, or kit. Like, why are you wasting your time talking all this crap about The Sims 4, but you're sitting here playing it? This is the second comment that I see people saying that The Sims 4 graphics are better, which is completely fine. I just think that people need to realize that we all have different tastes in visual graphics when it comes to playing video games. The Sims 4 is the only one that I despise, but I love the others. I absolutely love how honest you guys are. I wouldn't say The Sims 4 is a game that I despise because I love the Sims franchise. I just stay away from The Sims 4. Last but not least, y'all know I gotta save the best for last because a lot of you guys agreed on this statement and I had to put it all in one, and that is The Sims 3 is the best one to this day, period. The Sims 3 is elite and The Sims 3 is my all-time fave. I know most about it, Sims 3 gang. Point blank, period. The Sims 3 is superior and will always be the best game in the Sims franchise. I don't want to hear no back talk or no slander in the comments. Anyways, I want to say thank you to those who volunteered. I loved hearing what you guys had to say about The Sims, but I'm going to end this video right here. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new, and I will see you all in my next video.